Alright, hopefully things are going well for you. As for me, this is going to be another commentary video. What's going on with this? What's happening? Well, boy, oh boy, there's going to be some very interesting gaming... No, it's not really gaming news, but really, I ended up waking up one morning, and then all of a sudden, I've been pretty much looking through Twitter, and then all of a sudden Resident Evil 4 was trending. And then the next thing you know, I found out that somebody went and pulled some shit. Apparently, there's somebody who's been going around the internet saying something about Resident Evil 4 getting a remake. And of course, what's Resident Evil 4? Resident Evil 4 is the fourth entry in the Resident Evil series. And it has pretty much garnered a lot of praise and got a lot of Game of the Year awards. And pretty much was the driving point behind the change of gameplay for the Resident Evil series. So, yeah, that ended up getting praised a whole lot. I had a blast playing Resident Evil 4. It was a fantastic time, and yeah. But, however, if we are to talk about a Resident Evil 4 remake, here's the issue. If an actual RE4 remake were to really happen, that would have to be a milestone anniversary project in the future. And what I mean by that is that we'd be looking forward to that in 1 or 2 decades later, we would see an RE4 make. And also, a lot of people are going to be wanting that Code Veronica remake already. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is like the highest praised Resident Evil, but before RE4, everybody was highly praising this shit. Everybody's favorite Resident Evil was either Resident Evil 2 or Code Veronica. And of course, it wouldn't surprise me if Capcom jump on the Code Veronica remake. But, however, for one thing I know I don't have to prove it, but it wouldn't surprise me if that is to be the case, that a Code Veronica remake would happen. One way or the other. Either Capcom decides, oh well, we'll just go ahead and do Code Veronica remake, or enough fans just, like, jump on Capcom's throat and keep pressuring and pressuring and pressuring, keep begging, and then Capcom's like, you know what? Everybody's going crazy, let's remake Code Veronica. But also, here's another situation. We've been already getting something about Resident Evil 8, and then Resident Evil 3 Remake just came out, and then now we're getting Resident Evil 4 Remake. I mean, come on now. If there would be a next generation or like a second installment of the RE engine, definitely highly likely we would be seeing Resident Evil 4 make. I mean, seriously, by the time we get a Resident Evil 4 remake, and like I said again, like 1 decade to 2 decades, alright? What's going to happen here is that Capcom will essentially, if there is one, they will come out, or they could pretty much update their RE engine, I don't know, neither way. But, I mean, either Capcom comes up with an updated RE engine, or comes out with a next-gen, like, RE Engine 2. That's when Capcom's gonna be like, okay, yeah, we got either this updated version, or if they are deciding to do an RE Engine 2, if they're deciding to do an RE Engine 2, you know what? All this stuff that we had in Resident Evil 4, if we were to go ahead and remake this for this RE Engine 2 or this updated RE engine, we're gonna push our in-house RE engine to the limits, my man. Alright, here we go. Or if they do come up with an RE Engine 2, oh yeah, we're gonna remake Resident Evil 4 because of all the stuff we had in Resident Evil 4. That's gonna be, imagine if all that were to be rendered under our RE Engine 2. Definitely something. Now that would be something, and like I said, I'm gonna say this again. We're gonna need like 2 decades if an RE4 remake were to actually happen. But, however, if there is a Code Veronica remake happening, either Capcom decides themselves, or the console manufacturers need a next-gen seller, and they decide to hit up Capcom, or fans essentially keep begging the shit out of Capcom good and long enough, Definitely, if a Code Veronica remake would happen, definitely a Code Veronica remake is going to happen. One way or the other. It wouldn't surprise me. But for Capcom to straight up skip Code Veronica and then do a Resident Evil 4 make? Come on. Like, whoever's doing this rumor, whoever started this rumor about RE4 make, like, knock it off. Like, seriously, the guy who started this rumor in the first place is just trying to essentially profit off of the remakes, especially the remakes doing oh so damn good. And they're trying to utilize the hype from the remakes to essentially keep, pretty much get something out of fans, just like get a rise out of the Resident Evil fans. That's what's going on. It's like those Super Smash Brothers Ultimate quote-unquote leakers who claim to be leaking out the DLC. Like, oh yeah, that Geno person from Super Mario RPG, he's gonna be showing up on Smash DLC. Like, and like, here's another thing. I have to reiterate this. I have to say it again, my man. Resident Evil 8 news just started surfacing out of the blue. So, what's going on? Alright. Okay, so, what do you mean? Are they working on both Resident Evil 8 and RE4 make? I mean, that doesn't make any sense, because really, to be honest with you here, the best course of action for Capcom would be to essentially work on Resident Evil titles one at a time. Or essentially get more time for each Resident Evil installment, so that way when a Resident Evil game happens, it won't end up disappointing, just like how Resident Evil 6 did. And as a matter of fact, if there was a Resident Evil 4 make, then we would see a Resident Evil 5 make, a Resident Evil 6 make, and also a remake of Resident Evil 1 make. Essentially, Capcom be milking them remakes, if that is to be the case. But it doesn't seem like that Capcom's looking to milk them remakes. Because really, to be honest with you here, we can't be having news of a Resident Evil 4 remake and news of Resident Evil 8 at the same time. I just find it funny how there would be rumors about Resident Evil 8, and then shortly after there would be rumors of a Resident Evil 4 remake? Come on now. Like, my dude, you trying to fuck with people, but I ain't falling for that shit. Now, the Code Veronica remake, I know what I'm saying here about Code Veronica remake is essentially speculation, but really at the same time, everybody's gonna be crazy over Claire Redfield way more than the other female Resident Evil characters, and everybody lost their shit when Claire Redfield showed up for Revelations 2, so let's be honest here. Everybody in the Resident Evil community is begging for a goddamn Code Veronica remake. And really, it wouldn't surprise me if that were to happen one way or the fucking other, like I just mentioned. Either Capcom decides on their own, or somebody or a group of people beg Capcom good enough. Like, whoever's starting this rumor about a Resident Evil 4 remake, like, miss me with that bullshit, dude. And if we were to see a Resident Evil 4 make happen that soon, that would be ultimately concerning. Anyway, that's gonna do it for you guys. That's all I got for you guys, and I'll be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.